I am Shiva sir from Sai Nagar Dev Road. In the last class 10th CBSE chapter 1 we had seen the introduction of real numbers, and in this we are going to see the exercise 1.1. So the first question of our exercise 1.1 is express each number as product of its prime factors. Product of prime factors. So in this question you can see the first question is 140. Now you have learned how to find the prime factors. Now 2 7s are 14, 0, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 7 5s are 35, and 5 1s are 5. Our prime factors are 2, 2, 7 and 5. While writing down, you can write 2 into 2 into 7 into 5. Whichever order you are getting, that is not so important. But while writing in the index form, see that you are writing 2 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 1 and 7 raised to 1. This is expected from your, this is the answer of your this question. So similarly, the second question goes here as 156. The number given is 156. Now the factors are 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6, 2 9s are 18, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, and 13 1s are 13. So while writing the answer, we can write as 2 is how many times? 2 times, that is by 2 raised to 2. 3 is how many times? 1 times, that is by 3 raised to 1. And 13 is how many times? 1 times, which is 13 raised to 1. I hope you have understood this type of factorization, and we will continue with this same. Third number is 3825. The third question is 3825. For this 3825 आप देख सकते हैं प्राइम फैक्टर्स क्या क्या है. 5 से शुरू करेंगे क्योंकि एंड में 5 है, तो 5 7s are 35, 5 6s are 30, and 5 5s are 75. Then again by 5, 5 1s are 5, 6 7 26, so 5 5s are 25, and 5 3s are 15. We can use 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, then 3 1s are 3, 7s are, and then we can see here 17 1s are 17. So the factors we have got here is 3825. You will write as, first of all, 3 raised to 2 times, 5 raised to 2 times, and then 17 raised to 1 time. This is your answer for the question. Similarly, fourth question given here is 5005. Find the factors for 5005. 5 1s are 5, 0 0, 5 1s are 5. After the 7 is the factor, 7 1s are 7, 8 9 10, 3 30, 7 4s are 28, again 21 comes, 7 3s are 21. Now this will go in 3 stable, it will go in 11 stable. 11 1s are 11, remainder 3 3 3 and 33. Then 13 1s are 13. So 5005. The factors are 5 raised to 1 into 7 raised to 1 into 11 raised to 1 and 13 raised to 1. Understood? This is your fourth question. Now we will see the fifth question. In the same question, the sub question of fifth is, number is 7429. 7429. The factors are 17 4s are, then comes 17 3s are, and 17 sevens are. Again this will be 19 twos are and 19 threes are. You can see that 17, 19 and this 23 are the prime numbers and they are not repeating also. So 7429 is the product of the 17 raised to 1, 19 raised to 1 and 23 raised to 1. So students, you are expected to write in the form of the powers of prime factors. I hope that you have understood how to find the prime factors. And now we are moving on to our second question. Find the LCM and HCF of the following pairs of integers. What we have to find? LCM and HCF. This was very simple question, first question. Now second question is also simple, but only one thing you have to remember: how to find the HCF and how to find the LCM. Now the second question is find LCM and HCF of following pairs of integers and verify that. Here one more question is given. What we have to do? Verify that LCM into HCF of the given numbers is equal to product of the two integers or the product of the two numbers. Now here first question is 26 and 91. You have to find the factors again to find the HCF and LCM. So 26 we have the factors as 2 raised to 1 and 13 raised to 1. Similarly 91 we have factors 7 raised to 1 and 13 raised to 1. Now remember to find HCF. What you have to take? The smallest power of common factors. The smallest power of the common factors. Now common here are only 13 and in both the cases smallest is 1 only. If it was 2 and it was 3, we had taken 13 raised to 2. Here only 1 is the power of both in both the cases. That is why our HCF of 26 and 91 is the common factor 13 raised to the smallest power, that is 13 raised to 1. So our HCF is 13. Now how to find the LCM? LCM is greatest power of all prime factors. Now how many prime factors are over here? 2 is there, 13 is there, 7, and we will not consider the 13 repeated. Only once we are going to consider 2, 7 and 13. Now what is the greatest power of 2? To find the LCM. Greatest power is 2 raised to 1, 7 raised to 1 and 13 raised to 1. When you are going to multiply this, you are going to get 182. Understood? This we have found the first part of the question, that is LCM and HCF of the given integers. Now the second part consists of verification of LCM and, that is verification of LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. First we will see LCM into HCF. What is LCM into HCF? 13 into 182. When you multiply this, you will get 2366. Okay, and afterwards product of the two numbers. Now what is the two numbers which are given? 26 and 91. into 91. When we multiply this 26 and 91, we are again going to get 2366. Therefore it is verified. What is verified? That LCM into HCF is equal to product of two numbers. I hope you have understood this sum also. In this you have to find the two numbers, the factors of these two numbers, and the smallest power of the common factors is the HCF. For LCM, what you are going to take? Consider all the prime factors and the greater power, means the greatest power of these common, the prime factors. We are going to get the LCM and HCF. When there are two numbers, we can verify this also. That is LCM into HCF is 2366, and the product of the two numbers is 26 into 91, that is 2366. Hence it is verified, and LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. Similarly, we are going to take another two numbers which are 510 and 92. In the similar manner only you have to do this question also. 510 and 92. So the factors of 510 are 2 raised to 1, 3 raised to 1, 5 raised to 1, and 17 raised to 1. And for 92 it is 2 raised to 2 into 23 raised to 1. Now HCF of 510 and 92, what it is? Smallest power of the common factor. What is the common factor? 2 is the common factor, and the smallest power is 2. So the answer is 2 raised to 1, which is 2. The LCM for 510 and 92 is equal to all the prime factors with the greatest powers. Now 2 has the greater power, 2, then 3, then 5 raised to 1, then 17 raised to 1, and then 23 raised to 1. The multiplication of all these prime factors will give you 2, 3, 4, 6, 0. Now the LCM and the verification part, LCM into HCF, 2 into 2, 3, 4, 6, 0, which is equal to 4, 6, 9, 2, 0. The product of the two numbers, that is 510 and 92, this is also 4, 6, 9, 2, 0. Hence it is verified that LCM into HCF is equal to product of the two numbers. I hope you have understood these two these two examples, and the third example contains 336 and 54. So the third number is 336 and 54. Three 36 and 54. 336 and 54. Now for the 336, you have the factors as 2 raised to 4. I am not working out this, you can do it, it is very easy. 3 raised to 1 and 7 raised to 1. Similarly for 54, it is 2 raised to 1 and 3 raised to 3. Now what is the HCF? The common factors having smallest power. 2 and 3 are the common factors in both the cases, and 2 raised to 1 and 3 raised to 1 is the smallest power, and we have the HCF as 6. Similarly for LCM, what we are going to take? Greatest powers of all the factors. So 2 raised to 4 is the greatest power, 3 raised to 3 is the greatest power, and 7 raised to 1 is the greatest power, which comes to be, when you multiply it, it comes to be 3024. Now the second part, which is the verification factor, LCM into HCF. So your LCM is 3024, HCF is how much? 6, which will give you the answer as 18144. The product of the two numbers, now 336 and 54, multiplication of these two numbers will give you 18144. That means it is verified that LCM into HCF gives you product of two numbers. Hence we have done both the cases, that is finding the LCM and HCF and verifying that LCM into HCF is product of the two numbers in this second question. All the three examples of the second question, sub questions have been solved for you. You can have a look at it once again. And now we are going to move to the third question. Now the third question is also the similar type, where we have to find the LCM and HCF of the following integers by finding the prime factorization method. Only difference here is, I think there are three integers given for which we have to find the LCM and HCF, and they have not asked here for verification. Now why it is not asked? Because the verification holds only for two numbers. So our third question is find LCM and HCF of following integers by applying prime factorization. First question is 12, 15 and 21. The factors of 12 are 2 raised to 2 into 3 raised to 1. 15 is 3 raised to 1 into 5 raised to 1. 21 is 3 raised to 1 into 7 raised to 1. Now the HCF of 12, 15 and 21. These three numbers will be the common factor, which is 3, and the smallest power, which is 1. Therefore the HCF is 3. Now LCM for 12, 15 and 21 is the multiplication of all the factors having greatest powers. So 2 raised to 2, 3 raised to 1, 5 raised to 1 and 7 raised to 1, which is equal to 420. So your answer is completed over here. We have found the HCF and LCM. Now the HCF into LCM cannot be applicable here for the three numbers. It is only applicable for two numbers. Hence the verification part is not asked over here. Second question for the same third question is second sub question. We are having the numbers 17, 23 and 29. (17, 23 and 29). See, 17 is self prime number, 23 is self prime number, 29 is also a prime number. Now the HCF for 17, 23 and 29 will be what? 1, because there is no common factor. There is 1 is only the common factor over here. LCM 17, 23, 29 is what? Multiplication of these factors, 17 raised to 1, 23 raised to 1 and 29 raised to 1. These all are prime factors itself, that is why there are no common factors, and the multiplication of this will be 1, 1, 3, 3, 9. Understood? Now the third sub question for this question again is what? 8, 9 and 25. (8, 9 and 25). Now what is the factor of 8? 2 raised to 3, 9, 3 raised to 2 and 25, 5 raised to 2. Now the common factor for this is there anything common over here? No. That is why we will have HCF as 1, and the LCM for 8, 9 and 25 will be again the multiplication of 2 raised to 3, 3 raised to 2 and 5 raised to 2, which is equal to 1800. So simple. Now we are moving on to the fourth question. Fourth question is very important because such type of questions are asked in the exams where one of the factors will be given or one of the LCM will be given and you have to find the HCF of those two numbers. So here also one question is there, fourth question, where given that HCF of two numbers, that is 306 and 657, is given as 9, and we have to find what? LCM of 306, 657. So you know the two numbers. Which two numbers are there? Integers 306 and 657. So we are going to use the verification of those two numbers. How we use? LCM of 306 and 657 multiplied by HCF 306 657 is equal to product of the two integers for which we are finding the HCF and LCM. So you have this formula where LCM into HCF is the product of the two given numbers. Now we don't know the LCM, so we are going to keep this figure or this LCM on left hand side, and we move this HCF on the right hand side, which goes in the denominator, because we know the HCF of these two numbers. Now what is the HCF given? It is 9. So 306 into 657 upon 9. We are going to cancel this 9 with this 9 4 3s are 27, and then 36, 9 4s are 36. Multiply this 34 to 657, you are going to get the LCM, which n to end with 0, it should be divisible by 5, मीन्स हमें ये 5 से डिवाइड होना चाहिए, तभी हमारा एंड जो है यूनिट्स प्लेस जो है वो 0 आएगा. अब यहाँ पर 6 के फैक्टर्स अगर हम देखेंगे तो 2 इंटू 3 आता है, विच इज़ रेज टू n. तो 6 रेज टू n को हम कैसे लिख सकते हैं? 2 इंटू 3 रेज टू n. यहाँ पर कहीं पर भी आपको प्राइम फैक्टर 5 मिल रहा है? नहीं है. 5 जब 5 ही प्राइम फैक्टर नहीं है तो वो ये नंबर जो है 6 ये 5 से डिवाइड होता ही नहीं है. सो हम क्या लिखेंगे? विच डजंट कंटेन प्राइम फैक्टर 5, hence 6 raised to n cannot end with digit 0 for any natural number n. This should be your answer. अगर हमें इस प्राइम फैक्टर्स में 5 मिलता है तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर हमारा जो डिजिट है वो 0 से एंड हो सकता है. लेकिन जब 5 ही नहीं है हमारे प्राइम फैक्टर्स में तो हम सीधा यहाँ पर लिख देंगे कि ये डिजिट 0 से एंड नहीं होगा. दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन बिकॉज एनी नंबर कैन बी आस्क्ड ओवर हियर. सो यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल. You have to find the factors and find out whether it is going to end with digit 0 or not. Understood? Now the next question we are going to do is about composite numbers. Sixth question दिया हुआ है, explain why the two numbers given are composite numbers. Now for composite numbers, and again we are going to revise prime numbers और composite number. Prime number किसके कहते हैं? जो नंबर अपने आप से और 1 से डिवाइड होता है वो प्राइम नंबर्स होता है, और जो नंबर किसी और नंबर से डिवाइड होता है वो कॉम्पोजिट नंबर होता है. तो यहाँ पर हमें उन्होंने पूछा है कि एक्सप्लेन वाई 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite numbers. कॉम्पोजिट नंबर्स मतलब वो खुद के नंबर से डिवाइड तो होता ही है, लेकिन दूसरे नंबर से भी डिवाइड होता है. तो खुद के नंबर से डिवाइड होना, सिर्फ खुद के नंबर से डिवाइड होना, उनको बोलते हैं प्राइम नंबर्स, और जो दूसरे नंबर से डिवाइड होता है उसे बोलते हैं कॉम्पोजिट नंबर्स. तो हमें क्या प्रूव करना है कि ये जो नंबर्स दिए हुए हैं ये कॉम्पोजिट नंबर प्रूव करने के लिए हमें ये दिखाना पड़ेगा कि खुद के नंबर से भी वो डिवाइड होते हैं और दूसरे नंबर से भी डिवाइड होते हैं. तो सबसे फर्स्ट हम लेंगे 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. Okay, now this is one part and this is other part. We will take 13 as common. 7 into 11 into 1, that means plus 1. Now here 13, 77 plus 1, 13, this is 78, which is 13 into 6, means this number, given number, is divisible by 13 as well as 6. There are more than one factor. एक से ज़्यादा नंबर से डिवाइड हो रहा है, इसलिए this given number is composite number. I think everybody must have understood the first part. Similarly, we can do the second part, which is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5. Now here this is one part and this is the second part. So what is common? 5 is common. Internally 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 and plus 1, which is equal to 5. 1008 plus 1, which is equal to 5 into 1009. There are again two factors. There are more than one factor. That is why given number is composite. You are getting more than two factors, that is why you can say it is composite number. Now the next question, seventh question we are going to do, which is the last question of this exercise, and that too also it's very simple. What does the seventh question say? There is a circular path around a sports field. I am not going to write this question, it is very big. Circular path is given. In this circular path, Sonia takes 18 minutes. Suppose this is the starting point, and Sonia takes how many minutes? 18 minutes. Whereas Ravi takes 12 minutes. He is also starting from here. Ravi is taking how many minutes? 12 minutes. So who is faster? Ravi is faster. And they have asked what? Suppose they both start at the same point, at the same time, and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point. Means if Sonia is going 18 minutes and Ravi is taking 12 minutes to complete the round, they are going, Ravi हमेशा आगे चलेगा सोनिया से, लेकिन कोई एक पॉइंट आएगा जब दोनों वापस से इसी पॉइंट पे मिलेंगे। तो हमें उन्होंने पूछा है कि कितने मिनट बाद वो एक दूसरे के साथ मिलेंगे। तो हम क्या करेंगे, टोटल टाइम टेकन हमको ढूंढना है, टोटल टाइम टेकन बाय रवि एंड सोनिया टू मीट ईच अदर एट स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट। और ये ढूंढने के लिए हमें क्या ढूंढना है, एलसीएम ढूंढना है। किसका एलसीएम ढूंढना है, 18 और 12 का। 18 और 12 का एलसीएम ढूंढने के लिए आपके पास 18 का भी फैक्टर्स होना ज़रूरी है। 18 के फैक्टर्स है 2⁻1 इंटू 3⁻2 और 12 के फैक्टर्स है 2⁻2 और 3⁻1। सो एलसीएम क्या मिला आपको, 18 और 12 का ग्रेटेस्ट पावर्स ऑफ फैक्टर्स। So 2⁻2 is 4, 3⁻2 is 9, which gives you 36 minutes. तो दोनों कब मिलेंगे एक दूसरे के साथ, 36 मिनट्स के बाद मिलेंगे। So total time taken by Ravi and Sonia to meet each other at starting point is after 36 minutes. Understood everybody? This was a very simple question, but such type of questions are asked in the exam. This is the 7th question. So you are going to prepare for such types of questions. I am also going to give you 5 questions which are important type of questions which you can do on your own. Okay, I hope you have understood this exercise 1.1, and if you have understood everything, you can comment to this video, you can like this video, you can subscribe my channel. Whatever your doubts will be cleared. So please comment and ask the doubts also. Now I am going to give you the 5 extra questions to be solved on your own. Those extra questions may please be noted down. See, I am writing down on the board. ये एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन आपने खुद सॉल्व करना है। In a seminar, the number of participants in English, maths and science are 175, 140 and 105 respectively. Find the minimum number of rooms required if in each room the same number of participants are to be seated and all of them being in the same subject. Now the answer for this is also been given here. Answer should be 12, so that you can check your answer on your own. In a seminar, the number of participants in English, maths and science are 175, 140 and 105 respectively. Find the minimum number of rooms required if in each room the same number of participants are to be seated and all of them being in the same subject. Answer is 12. Now the second question, सभी नोट करो और प्रैक्टिस ऑन योर ओन. अगर आप खुद प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो आपके लिए अच्छा रहेगा, आप कोई भी टाइप के सम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ m if HCF of 65 and 117 is expressible in the form of 65m minus 117. Your answer for this question will be 2. It is very simple question. You have to find the HCF of these two numbers and that will be equal to 65m minus 117 and find the value of m. So your value of m should come to be 2. Find the value of m if HCF of 65 and 117 is expressible in the form of 65m minus 117. So your answer is 2. The third question, in a school there are two sections of class 10th, section A and section B. There are 48 students in section A and 54 students in section B. Determine the least number of books required for the library of the school so that the books can be distributed equally among students of section A or section B. Your answer for this will be 216. I repeat the question, you can note down again. In a school there are two sections of class 10th, section A and section B. There are 48 students in section A and 54 students in section B. Determine the least number of books required for the library of the school so that the books can be distributed equally among students of section A or section B. I am repeating because my handwriting may not be legible by some students, इसलिए मैं आपको पढ़कर भी बता रहा हूँ, तो आप वीडियो में सुनकर भी क्वेश्चन नोट कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको कोई वर्ड समझ में नहीं आता है तो आप सुनकर भी इसको लिख सकते हैं. फोर्थ क्वेश्चन, find the least number which is divisible all numbers 1 to 10 and both inclusive. बोथ इंक्लूसिव का मतलब है 1 को भी आपने लेना है, इंक्लूड करना है, और 10 को भी आपने इंक्लूड करना है. तो योर आंसर विल कम टू बी 2520. Understood? Now we are going to fifth question. A circular field has a circumference of 360 kilometer. 3 cyclists start together and can cycle 48 kilometer, 60 kilometer and 72 kilometer per day around the field. After how many days will they meet again at the starting point? Your answer for this will be 30 days. This is same type of question जैसे आपने 7th क्वेश्चन किया था एक्सरसाइज 1.1 में, वैसे ये 5वां क्वेश्चन भी है 7th क्वेश्चन के टाइप का. A circular field has a circumference of 360 kilometer. 3 cyclists start together and can cycle 48 kilometer, 60 kilometer and 72 kilometer a day around the field. After how many days will they meet again at the starting point? Answer is 30 days. I hope कि आपको ये एक्सरसाइज 1.1 का जो वीडियो हमने बनाकर अपलोड किया है आपको 101% पसंद आएगा. लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब द चैनल टू गेट मोर वीडियोस. आगे आपको और यूज़फुल वीडियोस मिलेंगे. ये तो अभी शुरुआत है, ट्रेलर दिखा दिया है, अब पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. तो आपको सब्सक्राइब करके रखना चाहिए ताकि आपको और आगे इम्पोर्टेंट नोट्स, इम्पोर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट्स के, अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स के भी नोट्स मिलेंगे. तो वी विल मीट सून लेटर. टिल देन, गुड बाय.